Mark Cameron of Ardmore Shipping, you will be taking part in the Doug Woodyard Memorial Debate this afternoon, which has the motion, "This House does not believe it pays to invest in green technology." Now, perhaps you could give me your take on that.
Sure, pleased to. First of all, it's a great pleasure to be here, and thanks for the invite. I think for me it's pretty clear. There's two parts to the discussion. The one, of course, everybody's going to ask the big question around is the financial element to it. And there's no doubt that it's linked to the fuel price. And I think we have to concede that that is a factor in the discussion. But I think what a lot of people are walking past and not really understanding is the environmental side of it. And in our language, eco means two things. It means economical and ecological. And whilst today there may not appear to be such a focus on the financial costs of ecology, I think that's going to come, and I think there's a big return there that people are missing out on.
And do you believe that from a corporate point of view, there is a reputational aspect to investment in green technology?
Yes, there is, but I think that can be overplayed. But what I do believe is that there's an increasing amount of charterers looking at the vessel's carbon footprint. And I think the recent Carbon War Room announcement has shown that there is definitely an uptake, and apparently 20% of charterers are now looking at the right ship efficiency index when they're making decisions about chartering. So I think there is a corporate social responsibility element, but there is also a corporate return in there.
In addition, there is a certain amount of uncertainty about certain environmental legislation, for instance, ballast water. How much of a factor do you think that is in people being unwilling to invest straight away?
Well, that's an interesting question, because how can you be unwilling to invest if you've built a ship post the US deadline? And many of us have. So, for us, we've already taken the investment and installed the technology. So the question is, what recourse do we have if they're not acceptable to the US? So I think that's an important question. But many ship owners with newer tonnage have already made that investment. So we'll be looking to the manufacturers to work with us to make sure that our US requirements are fully met.